Hey guys, welcome back. Scott here. There's a new line of USA made products that recently came out by 1320 Video called 1320 Street Shine. This is, of course, owned by the one and only Kyle Loftus of 1320 Video. I like transparency in my videos, as many of you guys know. Kyle and I go way back. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, and that just so happens to be where he lives. I've known him for well over 20 years in my street racing days, even before 1320 Video even existed. We've hung out, we've met up on the other side of the Atlantic, we've been to SEMA more than 1 year, and so on. So I tell you that because I want to be transparent. I bought all of the products he's selling because he's a friend of mine, and I like to support my friends. You guys have a barber that's your friend, you support his business by going there. You have a friend that owns a detailing business, you have your car detailed there. You have a friend that releases his own detailing products, I'm buying them. With that out of the way, as I just said, I purchased one of everything on his website, which I'll leave a link in the video description below. I'm not making a dime off of this or any resulting sales from them either, just to be clear. So they sell 10 different products. For the exterior, you have suds, which can be used in a bucket or a foam cannon, an iron remover for embedded brake dust, fallout in the paint, etc., as well as brake dust on non-polished aluminum wheels. There's also a wheel cleaner, a wheel and tire cleaner, a ceramic drying aid, waterless wash, a quick detailer, an all-purpose cleaner, and of course a water-based tire shine. For the interior, they have a glass cleaner, an interior cleaner conditioner called VLR, and you could also use the aforementioned quick detailer as for parts of the interior as well. The only one I'm not going to really get into is the waterless wash, as we don't use a lot of those products here, but I'll play with it a little bit and report back in the future. These vehicles we're going to be using for this test, basically what we have in the shop this week, and it happens to be two 200 series Toyota Land Cruisers, a 2020 Heritage Edition with the gold wheels that you see, and we're applying paint protection film and ceramic coating to it, and a 2018 Pearl White one, which just so happens to belong to my wife. She's replacing some of the paint protection film on it. You can see that this Heritage Edition has been off-roaded at a local facility here in East Texas, the Red Clay Dirt, and then it was driven in the rain for quite some time before it arrived to us. So a lot of the mud had rinsed off, if more or less, but it was stuck on the wheel wells. The gold wheels also do a good job at hiding some of the brake dust on this vehicle. So jumping right into it, we'll get to the Citrus Clean all-purpose cleaner. I like using that kind of product on wheel wells and other places that are safe for an all-purpose cleaner. I'm a little hesitant to use it on interior pieces because some plastics do react adversely, may turn them white or spot or otherwise, so therefore I just like to use it where I know it's going to be very effective. This red clay dirt, it really sticks to the fender liners. You can see that after multiple rinses it's still coming out. Wheel and tire cleaner, safe to use on non-bare aluminum wheels. You can see as you use it, the tire turns sort of a brown color, getting some of the built up dirt, grease, grime, etc. off of it. We'll do the same to the front and repeat the other side as well. Of course, I just won't show that on video. Do you guys like to do wheels and tires first or last? I know it's a personal preference for detailers. I always like to do it first, get it out of the way.
It sound right, boys.
Center cap did not want to stay on this wheel. Onto suds. We're going to use it in our foam cannon, and I put it in the foam cannon straight and then diluted it using the knob on the top of the foam cannon. So this is shot in real time before I speed it up. So you can see very, very thick foam, sticks on for a long time, gives you plenty of time to wash it. I'm using an Australian sheep's wool wash mitt for those that are curious as to what I'm using here. You can leave a link in the description for that and the wheel brushes as well. And I was using a rinse aid here too. I didn't really slow down much to talk about it, but you can see that this car prior to that didn't have any hydrophobic properties, and as you're applying that, it definitely creates some hydrophobic properties, and then when you're done, you wipe it, you buff it with a towel. On to the second one, trying to snap. Is that how you do it, the transition? I suck at this, didn't work. On to iron remover, using it for brake dust in this instance. So this Land Cruiser shows up a little better on camera than the gold wheels for the brake dust. But you can see it'll turn purple as it sits there. It starts to eat away at the iron. I let it sit there while I did the wheel wells and the tires using all-purpose cleaner and the wheel and tire cleaner for the tires. Those are wheelies, wheel brushes, have a couple different sizes, and then I have a fine detail brush around the lug nuts. So I did apply it one more time, let it sit there just to make sure we got everything, and then rinse it all off. So I did the same wash process on this as I did on the black one. Not going to show you that again. So all of the products that I've used so far, everything's working very well. So I don't have any complaints. It's all working as advertised. So we pull it in, we'll dry it off and apply the tire shine, see how everything looks here. So the tire shine, as I said earlier, it's a water-based tire shine. The benefits to that is it's not going to sling like it would a silicone-based tire shine. The downside is it doesn't last as long, especially if it gets rained on. It'll disappear pretty quickly, but very easy to apply, no issues there. And we do currently use a water-based tire shine in our shop. So I'll repeat this for all four corners and then move on. And there's the final product. Looks very nice. That's after about 15 minutes of sitting there. Now we're going to jump over to the quick detailer. This is a ceramic detailer, has SiO2 in it. Basically all that means is there's going to be a little bit of hydrophobic properties left behind by it. The downside is you have to flip your towel over, wipe it again, otherwise you may experience some streaking. That's with any type of ceramic detailer. So this is no exception. Very easy to apply, very easy to remove. I missed a spot on the wheel there, so you can see it just cleans it up very nicely. And on the black Land Cruiser, it had a couple water spots that I missed, so using the quick detailer for that, very simple, very easy to use. Definitely like that product. Onto the glass cleaner. For me, it felt a little grabby, and there is an included glass towel that I used as well, just to see if there's any difference, and there really wasn't for me. It just seemed a little grabby for my taste. It does do well, it doesn't streak or anything like that, so it is a good product in that regard. All right, on to a VLR. This is, it has a very strong, very nice, pleasant leather smell to it. It doesn't add a whole ton of gloss, which is what you want. You don't want this crazy Armor All type of shine for a premium product. Just used it on the shop chair. That's bonded leather. It's all beat up, but you can see that's about the level of shine that it adds. Very satin type of finish. And as I said, the waterless wash, I will experiment with that later because we don't use a lot of that here in our shop, but you add it to 4 gallons of water, then proceed to use it as a waterless wash. Something I didn't talk a lot about were the glass towels, the drying towels, etc. Everything performed very well. They had no lint, no issues there. They do work very well with the detail spray, the glass cleaner, etc. So overall, very good products. I think that if you currently use something like Adams or Chemical Guys, this would be a fantastic alternative. I would definitely encourage you guys to go try it out. Again, not a sponsored, anything like that, not making a dime off of this. So I tried it out. I like a lot of these products. They definitely perform well. So go check them out. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you soon.